I don't know about you, but when I think of card games, I obviously, being a Japanese scholar and like loving anime and being a weirdo, I think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? And like the show Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they would explain everything because that's exciting to watch. But then you go to a Pokemon game or like even a Magic game, there's so little conversation because everybody knows what everything does that it's like, it's like chess. Like you're not explaining like I'm going to move my knight in an L shape. It's like, yeah, I know what the knight does,
Oh my God, Dan, new idea. It's
a great episode for ideas.
Parody. Yeah, this might not reach out. This might not get out there just because Hollywood will bite our bit.
That's right.
But so it's a Yu-Gi-Oh parody, but we each have chessboards on our arm, like the dual disc. My move. I move the bishop to F3.
What? He's doing that? But no one's ever been able to do that before.
The Oklahoma surprise. I never saw it in person before.
My grandpa's board has no pathetic pieces, Kaiba.
They're all queens. That can't be fair. You can't do that.
My favorite thing about this kind of takes away from Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit because I love the show. I love the game. Like I played it for a long time. I don't know how it works now. There's like so many different, it's such a different game now. Yeah. Like I don't know how it works, but I love the classic game. And my favorite thing is in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, at the end, spoilers for Yu-Gi-Oh! At the end, Yugi has to duel the Pharaoh so that the Pharaoh can move on to the next life, right? And if Yugi doesn't win, then the Pharaoh is trapped in the present, and he can't move on to what is effectively like the Egyptian duat, like the afterlife. And there's this incredible scene where they're dueling, and the character Ishizu, who's one of the gravekeepers, who has the Millennium Necklace. Okay. She's like, the Pharaoh is actually able to think about what he wants and manifest it in front of him. And Kaiba is not in the manga, but in the anime, he just turns and he goes, "What did you just say?" And it's like, basically she's saying like the heart of the cards is literally him just saying like, "I want this card now," and it just appears. And Kaiba in the anime is like, "Are you telling me he's literally been cheating the entire time I've known him?" And it ends with Kaiba's realization that Yugi has protagonist powers. They're able to get him whatever he wants.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't know that's how it ended, but that's very good.
I'm convinced, knowing that, like, some of my favorite things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when the Pharaoh will draw a card and he'll say the name of it, and he'll be like fighting Kaiba, right? He'll be dueling Kaiba, and like there's the Battle City duel, the finale of Yugi versus Kaiba. The Pharaoh draws a card called Diffusion Wave Motion, and what it does is it basically lets his monster attack every monster on the field, which is not something that typically happens in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sure.
And Kaiba knows everything about this game. Literally everything. So when Yugi draws Diffusion Wave Motion and he says the name, Kaiba's reaction, he goes, "Diffusion Wave Motion?" Like he doesn't know what it is. So I think the Pharaoh just literally made cards as he was dueling to help him. Like, oh yeah, this lets me win the duel by doing this.
You never saw this one coming, Kaiba. A literal gun.
Yeah. A real gun.
A real gun that I'm going to shoot you with. If you don't stop playing right now.
There's nothing I can do.
My blue eyes white dragon can't hold up to that.
His arms are too little. He can't hold on to a gun.